Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I am your host, Caden Laing. William is recovering from an injury this week, and we wish him a speedy return.
Hello, Wolfeboro. I am Jack Larson. Get well soon, William.
We are coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
And we say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is through their support and yours that programs like ours are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you'd like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on Facebook and YouTube.
That's right. Once you are logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television, and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro.
Let's head right over to the Chamber of Commerce to hear about upcoming programs and events for the week ahead. We are sending it over to you, Mr. DeVries.
Hi, and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and you got to take me all alone today, unfortunately, but here we go. We have a few things to talk about. We're coming right into February, and boy, I hope February slows down a little bit because January sure did go by fast. Wolfeboro area Farmers Market is the first and third Saturday of the month. So Saturday, February 1st, Farmers Market indoors at the First Congregational Church from 10 in the morning until 2. Also in that first week of February, the annual Progressive Cross Country Ski Dinner. This is a very popular event. If you haven't already registered, you're going to want to register now. It takes place on the 8th of February, that evening, from 6 to 8 p.m. over at Abenaki Ski Area. You cross-country ski, snowshoe, or just simply walk the trails, and you'll have some lovely food, including a main course and dessert, and that is a fundraiser. And we also have on the next day, February 9th, is a Learn to Ski Day at Abenaki. So ages up through 17, if you've wanted to try it, now's your chance. You can go and have a lesson and ski and just try it out without, the equipment will be available for you there at Abenaki. So you don't need your equipment to try it. And that is on February 9th from 9 in the morning until 4 p.m. And all of that, again, takes place at Abenaki Ski Area, so you want to call 569-5639 with any questions, or go over, take a drive over to Abenaki. It's right where the Pop Whalen Ice Arena is located. And that's another fun thing you can be doing this next week is indoor ice skating at Pop Whalen. And all the information on tickets and admission is available by calling 569-5639 or taking a ride over there. And I think that's what we have for now. So remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town, and we'll see you next time. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Rees. Here are some things Jack and I would like to share with everyone. We will start with Friday, January 31st.
The Wolfeboro Public Library is closed on Fridays as construction continues, mostly in the old sections now.
This is the last day for Wolfeboro residents to submit their application to be a candidate for town office positions. Candidate submissions must be submitted to the town clerk by 5 o'clock p.m.
Girls' Night, that's KNIGHT, with the Kingswood Girls Ice Hockey Team, is a clinic to develop strong skating, excellent stick handling, and goal scoring skills. Girls' Night will take place at the Pop Whalen Arena from 6:50 to 7:50 p.m. It will also be held on February 7th and 14th.
On Saturday, February 1st,
the Wolfeboro Winter Farmers Market is open at the First Congregational Church across from Carpenter School from 12:30 until 4:30 p.m. There are lots of local baked goods, fresh vegetables, dairy, and meat products available.
The Earth Care film series continues at the Village Players Theater. Before the Flood will be on the screen at 7 p.m. On Sunday, February 2nd.
The Lakes Region Curling League will hold a competition at the Pop Whalen Ice Arena at 5:15. Future competitions will be held at 5:15 over the next 5 Sundays.
And Happy Groundhog Day.
Last week we asked, if the groundhog sees a shadow, does that mean we have a longer winter or shorter winter? So this week I'm interested in your prediction of whether he will see his shadow or not.
Well, I think he will, because the weatherman has said it's going to be pretty. On Monday, February 3rd.
The Wolfeboro Public Library is closed until February 24th, at which time they will return to full library hours.
On Tuesday, February 4th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library Evening Book Group meets at 6:30 p.m. at the All Saints Episcopal Church Library. They will be discussing the book The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri.
On Wednesday, February 5th.
The Lakes Region Curling Association and the Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation Department are offering curling instruction for 4 consecutive Wednesdays. The 1.5 hour long instruction periods will take place at the Pop Whalen Ice Arena starting at 9:30 a.m.
A team trivia tournament will take place in the barn at the Inn on Main at 5 o'clock p.m. These trivia nights are sponsored by the Wolfeboro Children's Center. You may contact the Wolfeboro Area Children's Center for more information at 569-1027. On Friday, February 7th.
Vendor Bingo will be held at the Kingswood High School cafeteria. The first game starts at 6 o'clock p.m. This is a fundraiser for the girls' ice hockey team.
Girls' Night with the Kingswood Girls Ice Hockey Team offers another clinic to develop strong skating, excellent stick handling, and goal-scoring skills. It takes place at the Pop Whalen Arena from 7:10 to 8:10 p.m. There will also be another program on Friday, February 14th. On Saturday, February 8th.
Northeastern Ballet Theater is holding auditions for its summer production at their Glendon Street studio starting at 2 o'clock p.m.
The annual cross-country progressive dinner will be held on the Abenaki Ski Loop Trail starting at 6 o'clock p.m. For more information, call the Parks and Recreation Department at 569-5639. On Monday, February 10th.
For students in kindergarten through 8th grade, there will be a Learn to Nordic Ski instruction program at the Abenaki Ski Area from 4 until 5:30 p.m.
Okay, let's hear from the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming programs and activities. Recreation Director Christine Collins is at the desk to give us an update on activities at the Wolfeboro Parks and Rec Department. Over to you, Christine Collins.
Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, and just want to share what's happening over here. We are in full mode over here with Pop Whalen Ice and Art Center and Abenaki Ski Area. I know if you look outside, there's not a lot of snow, but luckily for us, we do have snowmaking at Abenaki, and we have a great crew on who's able to keep that snow from the rain and the warm temperatures. So we are watching it closely. Mother Nature always does cooperate with us, but you know, just bear with us. On certain days, we try to either close the hill early or not open at all, just if it's too warm of temperatures or too much rain, so we can try to salvage the snow. But we've actually, knock on wood, have been doing pretty good with that. Other things that are happening right now is February 5th, we have a Learn to Curl program. So what that is, it's for the whole month of February. It's a 4-week program, and it's on Wednesdays during the day. The Lakes Region Curling Association actually partners with Wolfeboro Parks and Rec, and we offer a Learn to Curl program. So it's for people who've never learned to curl before, have never tried it, and just want to try a program for 4 weeks. And then ultimately, when you get good enough, there's an actual Lakes Region Curling Association. They play on Sunday nights at the rink. So for those that have had more experience, then you want to join a league. So it's a great opportunity. If you have the time, check it out. You can register online or stop by our office and we can get you the information. The other thing we have coming up is our Progressive Ski Dinner. I actually just hopped online to check. We do have a 7:10 session that's open. So what the Progressive Ski Dinner is, let me just explain that for you. It's you will cross-country ski or snowshoe out to stations that we've set up. We have an appetizer station, a main course station, and then we have a dessert station. And so what you'll do is you'll go to each station and you'll just have your dinner, and then you come back to us, and we have a little fire set up. Sometimes we have a bonfire. So we have a session that's 7:10. So we start at 6 p.m. and it goes every 10 minutes, but at 7:10 it looks like no one signed up at all. And then we also, we usually do around 15 people per session, so we don't want to we take up to 125, we don't want to send them all at once, so we just stagger you for 10 minutes. And usually it's at the front of the trail. We have like little cheese and crackers just to hold you over until you get to your stations. So it's a great event. Last year we held it and we were on the fence because of snow, and then it just happened that it was almost like blizzard-like conditions. But it was beautiful and everybody loved it. Our cheese had a little snow on it, but other than that, it was fine. So if you've never done it, it's a great event. It's for all ages, so anyone can really participate. You just have to buy tickets for it. So that's another thing that's online, or as usual, you can always stop in and see us. We'd love to see you. And then we have regular skate times and ski times. As we're getting closer, the month of February is usually pretty busy for us because we have Mass Vacation Week and New Hampshire Vacation Week. So definitely check our schedule online because we try to extend hours for skiing and ice skating if we can. So you want to make sure you're doing that. And then we are in the process of, I know it's hard to believe, but we're thinking about summer and fall, next fall, and we're trying to plan our brochure. So our new brochure will come out April 1st. And that's when you'll hear about all the summer programs and all that. You can definitely call us, but it's hard for us to give you any information until we have it all on paper. Once we have it to the printer, then we're more able to share what we have planned. So if you could just be patient, that would be great. And that's all we have going on right now. So please get out and enjoy the winter, and we hope to see you soon. Back to you.
Thank you, Christine Collins. Library Director Cindy Scott is ready to tell us what's coming up at the Wolfeboro Public Library. Over to you, Cindy Scott.
Coming up at the library, we have one program scheduled because the library is going to be closed. This is now our first extended period of closure from February 3rd through February 23rd. This is while we get everything set up in the library, but we are doing one program, and that is a book discussion program. Our evening book group is going to be discussing The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri, and that's going to be at the All Saints Upper Library on February 4th at 6:30 p.m. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. Now let's head over to the Mike and the Haw Sports Center to hear from Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack. It's over to you, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack.
Thanks, Will. All right, Coach, we got a few things happening this week.
All right.
Not a ton. I'm thinking February is going to be really busy.
We keep saying every week, there's more coming, more coming.
It's going to be like all February vacation. All Kingswood Sports are playing every day.
I think so.
Boys hockey this Saturday. Be playing St. Thomas at 7. That's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
We've talked about St. Thomas a lot on the show,
have.
this is a winnable game for them. They're not as stacked as they have been before. Girls varsity basketball playing home versus Co-Brown on February 4th.
Okay.
That's at 7 o'clock. Okay. Boys hockey team on February 5th against Goffstown. Goffstown's good this year.
Yes.
That's at 7 o'clock at the Pop. And then next Friday, boys basketball home against Oyster River at 7 o'clock.
Awesome. That's going to be a great game.
This Saturday, we have the second of our baseball clinics. This one is going to be 12 to 3 on Saturday and using all the gyms. And it's going to be run by the college coaches. Coach Skelly's son, Tad, coaches over at Colby College. And he's going to bring his coaching staff over here. And they're going to be running the clinic. And they're bringing a few surprises, too, some technology that the kids are going to be pretty excited about.
It's going to be fun. And you can register at the door.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so please come.
Back to you, Will.
Thank you for that update, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack. Now we hear from Father Cole at St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Hello, Father Cole.
Here we are at the end of January and ready to start the shortest month of the year, the month of February. So Friday now, this is the last day of January the 31st, and once again we have morning mass at 8 o'clock. We have morning mass Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And of course the church is open Monday through Friday from 7 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. But morning mass on Friday at 8, and then Eucharistic adoration until 3. And then Saturday we move into February. And February morning, February 1st, Saturday morning at 7:30, the first Saturday of the month, we have the men's mass. And after mass, we go downstairs, have breakfast, and then have a different discussion each month. So any of the men are most welcome to come and join us. And then, of course, this is Super Bowl Sunday weekend, and the Knights of Columbus have made up these beautiful, large, delicious grinders. And they're $10 a piece. They can feed 2 or 3 people. And so last weekend, people put in their orders, and this weekend after each Mass, February 1st and 2nd, they'll pick up their Super Bowl subs. And of course, Saturday Mass is at 4, and then Sunday morning is at 8:30 and 10:30. We do have religious formation after the 8:30 Mass, and of course we have breakfast as well. And then of course a lot of people will be going home to watch the Super Bowl Sunday night. Now, then we come into Monday, and Monday night we continue with the Discovery Group at 7 o'clock. They're doing the theology of the body, the theology of St. John Paul II. Begins at 7, ends at 9. Drop in. It's a great video and a great discussion on how God created us and how the body itself is a beautiful theology. Choir rehearsal Tuesday night. Come around 6:30. Usually begins around 7. But you're most welcome. We'd love to have you. Wednesday, the big thing on Wednesday is going to be the Knights of Columbus meeting at 7 o'clock. The Knights meet on the first Wednesday of each month. Come around 6:30, and we'd love to have you as a Knight if you're not a Knight. Once a month they meet, but they're a very active group, and they're growing, which is good to have men who are meeting together, sharing their faith, and doing things together. Thursday, the 6th of February, at 1 o'clock, the Prayer Shawl Ministry. And they're a marvelous group who knit shawls for women, men, children, and then they are given out to bring to hospitals, nursing homes, or people in their homes. If you like to knit, get involved, meet other people. 1 o'clock on Thursday, the 6th. And then Friday, the first Friday of each month, we have Mass at the Wolfeboro Bay at 10:30, the nursing home. And we have Mass in the meeting room as you come into the Wolfeboro Bay. And then after Mass, we go around to the rooms for those who are not able to come and join us, and we bring them Holy Communion in their rooms. And then, of course, the next weekend, we're going to get into February 8th and 9th, and that'll be another interesting weekend. Some of our high school parishioners are going to be inviting people to come to an evening on vaping. As you know, vaping is a real social problem in this country, and so some of our young parishioners want to discuss it and deal with it head on. All right, thank you for having us on, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you for that update, Father Cole. Well, Jack, we did it.
Yes, we did.
Thank you for tuning in to our weekly program.
Remember, there is always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. William would have me say, with clear eyes and full hearts, I am Caden Laing.
And I am Jack Larson for Wolfeboro Community Television, bringing your community to view.